World Refugee Day is an international day designated by the United Nations to honor refugees around the globe. Since 2001, the United Nations and more than 100 countries have observed World Refugee Day annually on June 20th. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees has started the hashtag with Refugees Petition to send a message of action, solidarity, and responsibility on behalf of refugees to governments worldwide. In this video, we shall discuss few jaw-dropping facts and help you better understand the current refugee crisis. So, let's start. With millions of Ukrainians displaced and further displacement elsewhere in 2022, total forced displacement now exceeds 100 million people. This means 1 in every 78 people on Earth has been forced to flee, a dramatic milestone that few would have expected a decade ago. 50% of the world's refugees are children. 2/3 of people displaced across borders come from just 5 countries: Syria, Venezuela, Afghanistan, South Sudan, and Myanmar. 86% of the world's refugees are hosted by developing countries. Turkey hosts the major number of refugees, over 3.8 million. Then on second number, Colombia hosts over 1.8 million refugees. After them, Uganda, Pakistan, and Germany come in third, fourth and fifth position respectively. There are also millions of stateless people who have been denied a nationality and lack access to basic rights such as education, healthcare, employment and freedom of movement. Around 80% of Syrian refugee families live below the poverty line. One person is forcibly displaced approximately every 2 seconds. The first ever refugee team competed at the 2016 Olympics in Rio. As more than 8 lakh refugees arrived in the Cox's Bazar region of Bangladesh, Kutupalong became the world's largest refugee camp. After more than 4 decades of displacement, Afghan refugees constitute one of the largest protracted refugee situations in the world. There are nearly 6 million Afghans who have been forcibly displaced from their homes. Iran and Pakistan host 85% of displaced Afghans, more than 2.2 million registered Afghan refugees in total. A United Nations official says at least 15.7 million people in Ukraine need humanitarian aid and protection. In addition to the 5 million refugees, 7.1 million people are believed to have been displaced within the besieged country, meaning that nearly 1 of every 4 Ukrainians has been forced from their homes. This is the fastest growing refugee crisis in Europe since World War II, according to the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. Most refugees have fled to Poland, Romania, Moldova, Hungary, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic, where they have been widely welcomed by governments and local communities. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe the channel to create awareness among your dearer ones. Stay tuned for upcoming videos.